Hello, hello. It's Martini here with themartiniparty.com. And this video is one that with a special message slash a special gift for those of you who want to participate. So I realize that we are going through some very interesting times right now. And instead of falling into the trap of the fear-based mentality, I have chosen to take a different route. And unfortunately, there are people around me and people in my circle who are kind of looking at me like I have four heads right now because I am choosing to keep things upbeat. I am choosing to say, like, that is not my reality. I am choosing to say that we're going to be fine and, all that good stuff. And so it was interesting that one of my friends was just like, Martini, how do you think that everything is okay? People are losing their jobs. The economy is about to tank. There's no water, there's no toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And so the question was, Martini, how are you able to sit here with all of this going on and still smile and say that everything is okay? And of course, part of, why I feel that way is because I've done the mindset work, and I realize that wealth and poverty are both in the mind. Illness and wellness start in the mind, right? And so I realized that I've done the work mentally and spiritually to be able to say that we're going to be okay. And also, I've prepared for something like this. So, and not necessarily just in mindset, but also in my finances. I find that a lot of the people who are really terrified and really scared about what's going on are in a financial position that if something happens, they're living paycheck to paycheck. If something happens, they feel like it's going to be the end for them. And I've been there. I've been there quite a few times. For me, I haven't always been prepared for recessions or for things shutting down or losing job or whatnot. And there were times, like I've told you guys before, like I grew up in and out of homeless shelters. So I know what it's like to go without. I know what it's like to be laid off or to be let go in the midst of a recession. I know what it's like to have my lights cut out or lose a job and I'm negative $300 in my bank account and don't know where the next little bit of money is going to come from or where the next meal is going to come from. I've been there. Okay. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that these things are not happening. However, one thing that I did moving forward was to get myself financially prepared. So if something like this, with people losing their jobs and finances being, tight or just not there, I decided that I was going to move forward and make sure that that doesn't happen to me again. And so what my intention of this video is to offer something to you. For those of you who are scared, or if you're struggling financially, or you're just, very frustrated and just uncertain in these uncertain times, I want to offer something to you. I'm going to be hosting a webinar Thursday, March 19th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And I am going to teach you how to bulletproof your finances. So if things tend to go down, you're going to be prepared for this. So the first things that I have right now set up for this course is there's going to be about 5 to 6 points. I have 5 so far of basically what I did to recession proof and to bulletproof my finances so that if anything goes down, I'm going to be good for a while. I want to gift that to you. And this is absolutely free. I'm not going to charge you for it. So one of the things that we're going to be working on is how to stay employed when the people around you are being let go, laid off, and hours are being cut. Okay. So I believe that that is a very important thing that people need to know the secrets to staying employed no matter what. Okay. The next thing is how to save $10,000, how to save 10K from scratch. Now, if you're working, great. If you're not working, great. This is for you as well, because I'm going to teach you to allocate your finances in a way to where it's going to be seamless, effortless for you to be able to stash $10,000 to give you the finances that you need to be able to sustain yourself, whether you're working or not. The next thing that I'm going to teach you is how to pay your bills 1 year in advance. You heard that. You're going to pay your bills, your household bills, 1 year in advance. So if something pops off, your power ain't going to be going out. You'll still have your phone and all that other, stuff that you need to go on with your daily life. The next thing that we have here, tip number 4, is money saving tips that nobody's really talking about. One thing about me is that I have been very, very resourceful growing up as well as my adulthood when I was struggling financially. And there are some things that people aren't talking about of how to save money. The next thing, number 5, and that's the last thing that I have so far, is how to manifest urgent money. So if you need money really quick, I'm going to teach you the spiritual principles in which to manifest money when you need it immediately. Okay, so do not miss this webinar. This is absolutely free, and this is absolute gold, what I am giving to you right now. So if you are struggling, if you have, if they're reducing hours at your job, or if you have been laid off from your job or whatnot, I want you to hop on this webinar, because yes, the economy is going to bounce back. Okay, like of course, like they're not talking necessarily recession just yet, but they may be talking about it pretty soon. I would not doubt it. But the key is to get yourself set up and to get yourself prepared. So when something like this happens, you can do what I'm doing and just say, everything is going to be fine. It's going to be okay, because you have prepared for it. Okay, so get your butt on the webinar Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be an absolute free webinar, and I'm going to teach you the steps that I have done from being in homeless shelters growing up, in and out of homeless shelters growing up, as well as, being an adult, struggling with money, having my lights cut out, getting damn near evicted from an apartment and all that other stuff, to now being able to say, when shit hits the fan, we're gonna be good. Okay? So get on the webinar Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m. Pacific, and let's rock this out. Let's get you prepared. Let's get you set up to where you are not going to be struggling during these times. And in fact, you can just kick back and be okay and know that you're okay. All right, guys, bye for now.